Hi, this is Brian Brew, how are all you? And this is a Halloween special. Right, so yep, we've started. We've not done a video for a wee while, so we'll jump in and we'll do a very special one on Clash of Clans. Now, Clash of Clans, you'll notice the war icon has changed a bit here. What they've done is they've started this new thing, the War Leagues, and you only get a chance to enroll in it once every month, I believe, or once every 4 weeks. So the first one came out, and you only get an hour or so to actually jump in, and I did that, got us involved, and I have to say that we have went through flying colours in this war. So you'll notice I'm also Town Hall 11 now since our last video. I think we're Town Hall 9. I've kind of rushed to getting up to Town Hall 11, and I've also just finished an upgrade on my clan castle, which you'll see now whenever I request troops. We now get the option to have a siege machine in there as well, but I don't think anyone in my clan has got the capability of doing that yet. So we're very kind of mixed up in our build, rushing towards Town Hall 12. I'm not sure if I'm going to pursue that, but we'll see what happens. Anyhow, Clan Wars. You war for 7 days. When you're in the active war, you can then click on the next war. It unlocks it with a cog, and then you can go in and donate all your troops. So I'm going to do a special video here because I'm going to show you some of the battles that we've been in here, and I'm going to document the last day of our war because hoping that we win 7 wars in a row. So at the moment, you can click season info. There you can see we're at the top of the league here, and you can drill further down. You can look at the rounds. So we won the first one, won the second one, third, fourth. I mean, my clan we've came together and we've been absolutely amazing. You can see our current war if we click on it here. We've got 24 stars to the opponent's 8. Now, what I'd like to do is share something with you. I've reviewed just about all the battles in the War League, and there's 2. You might have heard of something called the most heroic attack. I'm actually going to see if it lists it. But in my view, the most heroic attack, one of the most heroic attacks I've ever seen in this game, was this one here by my buddy El Major. I'll replay it in a second, let you see it. And funnily enough, it's actually in the same war. One of the most unlucky attacks is by myself. You can see there, 99% from getting 3 stars, and I'm not kidding, it went right down to literally the last second, so I'll share that one with you. All the other attacks were good, but these 2 just stand out. If I go to war info, there should be a most heroic attack. Danger! Right, okay, number 8. I didn't think so. Well, I'm going to go back and review it again, but we'll start with El Major's attack. I mean, this is absolute bonkers. Watch this. Right. So it doesn't look too difficult. Come on, El Major, where are you? There we go. So starting off with a loon rush. 3 hogs coming in. And minions at the back. Okay, this dragon's came out. And he's doing his stuff. Hogs are making some work of absorbing all the damage from those air defences. This dragon is still alive, practically untouched. He's lost all of these loons to this dragon. There goes another loon. Minions are over here, minions are over there. It's starting to clear up. But right now this looks like a loss. Not looking good. This dragon is still alive, destroying the lava hounds. There are 3 of them with still good health, but look at the damage they're taking. One hound goes down, 1 left, and these minions are finally getting close to the centre, and they finally just now take out that dragon. Looks as if the Barb King is going to go down shortly, but they've dealt with that defence. And this queen needs to get taken care of. She's going to take that hound out. And there's the final loon coming out. That's just been dropped. And these minions are just unbelievable. They're all that's on the field. So there you go. You still think he's not going to do it. For me, it was just an amazing attack. It went from being almost completely dead to actually getting the 3 stars. Look at this, almost gone. Minions, it wasn't for her. I was just totally mind blown with this. I thought that's so close. So there you go, it got the 3 stars for us, and that was the main thing. But I just thought that was an unbelievable attack. Talking about balanced. Right, and anyway, next it would be the worst, or the worst luck attack. So this is mine. So going to go in and we're going to take out these 2 defences. Then what we want to do is focusing into these 2. So I'm going to drop a hound and some dragons. And I thought this dragon's going to take out that move over there, to which he doesn't. He's got ideas of his own, so I drop my minions in, get them over there. And I've been wanting to try out this new technique of the queen walk. So much for her getting dropped. So these guys are over here, they're taking care of business. And then you'll see me dropping my queen shortly. That's what I was waiting on. I was waiting on the dragon coming out, getting taken care of, because that thing will just rip my queen to shreds. So there you go, she's out. She's got 4 healers. Did they get rid of those links? I think that's her queen. Their queen went down, sorry. So my queen's over here, working our way through. Now I started to panic over here because I used his rage ability, and I thought he was going to distract my healers, but luckily he goes through the wall and decides to come through here, and this dragon is mine, so we're okay. So under half health, almost dead. I thought, crap, using ability just at the right time. Now these 2 Barb Kings are fighting. My Barb King goes down. He comes over here wanting a piece of my queen, but she's got other ideas. So we've got a cannon, this Expo and the Barb King. Take him out, take the Expo out with literally no health. Lose a queen, sorry, lose a healer. And then somehow she's still alive. And now we're down to a minute to clear up this. That's all that stands on us having these 3 stars. So I thought she was going to go that way, but she changed her mind and decided to come down here. Which is really weird because that's closer than that is, and that's more valuable than that is. So I don't know what the priority system is in this game, but she favoured destroying an army camp rather than the town hall. So you can see where I'm at, 30 seconds, we're thinking, come on, it's right there. Come on! I'm not even joking, right down to the last second. Right, 15 seconds, look. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, it's so close. Come on! 2 more hits! 2 more hits, and I got the 3 stars. So, without further ado, that's that was the results from War 6. Now, my army is primed. Just threw me off there. So let's go in and get another 3 stars in our current war. Right, we've got an hour left anyway in the war, so I'm going to take something. I mean, I don't think there's any worry of us losing this one, but no, I thought I was going to get it, but not to be. guys. Is this going to be an epic failure? It's looking like it. Come on, get all the defenses out. Want every bit of damage counts here. Take that town hall down now. Right, we've lost our queen. And we're going to get 2 stars, which is good. Right, dragons are all down. 1 dragon left. So we've got 2 stars, which is good. Oh, wait a minute, we've got 2 guys up here left. Yeah, oh well. They don't have as much use as a fart or spacesuit. Right. So there we go. Okay, so the previous war has completed, and as you can see, we've been victorious. So we are now 7 wars in a row. We have won. Sorry, 6 wars in a row. And we're on to war number 7 now, and we are already off to a flying start. The war's not long started. I've already had some good attacks. I mean, we're 11 stars up, and we're only 2 hours into the war. It's just mind blowing. The team really has came together well here. This war is as good as one as well. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see these guys. These guys haven't been particularly active. So, anyway, what I wanted to share with you. Done a wee calculation here. I have 2,851,224 elixir, and in my treasury I have 3.1. If I click this magic button, I now have 6 million elixir. So what can I buy with that? Something I've been wanting for a long time. Mr. Grand Warden. Now he is going to go. Where's he going to go? I'll put him over here just now, just to get him up and run. There you go. We now have the Grand Warden. That's pretty cool because I've been saving up for him for a while, and these wars have been very profitable for buying a lot of these different things. So we get 5 million metal. What can we do with the metal? Oh no, we could get. Oh, that's 8. That's never going to have enough gems for that, are we? It's going to be more than 500. I thought so, 1,000. So we need to keep saving up a bit more. We're going to get the Eagle Artillery, and there's one more defence we can buy, which is this guy here. What's the new one? Where is he? There's a tornado trap. And then once we've got those 3, we can then upgrade to Town Hall 12, which we're just going to do. Right, so we will come back once we're going through the last set of wars, and we'll see what happens when the season completes.